Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us for the Jeep launch today. We begin with a presentation by Mr. Kevin Flynn, President and Managing Director, FCA India, ending with the price announcement. The photo opportunity will be at the front of the palace. But before I invite Kevin to take the stage, take a look at this AV.
We've driven for 7 decades. Driven 7 decades, always ahead of the times. We've driven through victories, with legends at our helm. We've driven with an evolving identity. Our DNA unmatched, unchanged. We've driven through countries, merging borders, shaping generations. We've driven in and out of comfort, finding comfort in the journey itself. We've driven as planned, only to suspend it and go beyond. We've driven far and wide, bringing people closer to the ones around. We've driven as the freedom machine, sharing the passions of a true adventurer. We've driven to protect, we've driven to profess. As we drove to our pledge, driven not just on our 4 wheels, but also by the one nestled in your commanding grip. For there's only one you, and there's only one Jeep.
That's right, Jeep is synonymous with freedom and adventure. But the brand has another dimension, and that is luxury. Kevin, may I request you to now come up on stage and present the proposition of brand Jeep.
Thank you. Thanks, Sushant. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your time with us yesterday, especially last evening. The Jeep brand, as you are now fully aware, rides on a lot of heritage, and we wanted to immerse you in that history. This year, we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Jeep brand worldwide, a milestone that reflects on 75 years of adventure and freedom. And today is this milestone year we roll out Jeep brand's flagship SUVs, the Grand Cherokee and the Wrangler, in India. Jeep outlines our commitment to India for the future. Jeep has been a significant part of Indian history as well. The royal families of India have owned Jeep vehicles since the 40s. We heard Abhimanyu last evening when he so passionately spoke of his love for the Jeep brand and how it has been an integral part of his family, and that affection with the brand still continues. There would not have been a better venue than the magnificent Umaid Bhavan Palace to launch the brand Jeep and its iconic SUVs. And on behalf of FCA, I thank His Highness Maharaja Gaj Singh of Jodhpur for gracing us with his presence in our symbolic pre-launch functions yesterday. As the dependable go-anywhere vehicle to the American Armed Forces in World War II, Jeep has seen many iterations in its civilian avatar. But the core DNA values of Jeep have continued through the annals of its product evaluation and evolution. It is this deep-rooted DNA that has brought Jeep to be a coherent part of civilian lifestyle without shedding or diluting its primary USP, off-road capability. There is no doubt that Jeep makes the most capable off-roaders. The originality of the Jeep brand has been so alluring that the styling cues of Jeep products have inspired many other brands around the world. But the reality is, there's only one. The Jeep capability quotient has been so impressive over the decades that consumers have unshakable faith in its go-anywhere character. One can take a leap of faith with a Jeep in the wilderness. For the modern Indian, brand values are important elements in the course of a purchase consideration in order to connect with the product. While luxury and capability are the two key brand attributes that will connect Jeep with Indian consumers, our core values, freedom and adventure, continue to remain firmly in place. These core values will reflect in all the Jeep products we plan to manufacture and sell in India. In the Second World War era, Jeep vehicles were built for a purpose, and that purpose was to carve your own road, drive as the crow flies, rather than taking the well-trodden route, because that was the need of the hour. Times have changed, and new lifestyles have brought in new purposes. So Jeep vehicles evolved from being utilitarian to now also luxurious. We too changed with the times to meet customer aspirations, yet never compromise the practicality of our DNA, the purpose of which Jeep vehicles were originally built to go anywhere. Today's Wrangler is the perfect example. Compare it to its older siblings and you will see the significant evolution in the modern Jeep Wrangler. It is more plush, more comfortable and more advanced, keeping up with the changing lifestyles of discerning modern buyers. The design and engineering of Jeep products are well suited to India. Our products are practical, but also have the premiumness that aspiring customers look for in an SUV manufactured by a brand of this stature. FCA is taking a big step forward in India with Jeep. The $280 million investment in our manufacturing facility in Ranjangaon will give us an all-new made-in-India Jeep SUV next year. And that will just be the beginning. We're excited for the future and believe our customers will be too. However, today is about CBUs, or directly imported Jeep vehicles, flag bearers of the Jeep brand, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the Jeep Wrangler. The most awarded SUV of all time, Grand Cherokee, defines our luxury positioning, and the Wrangler is undoubtedly all about capability. One would argue that Jeep is popular because of its capability, and that is exactly right. But what Jeep will offer in addition to its legendary capability will be a sublime ownership experience dipped in refinement and luxury. We will offer capability through the lens of luxury with these legendary products. The aggressive, athletic and fast Grand Cherokee SRT, short for street and racing technology, has the ingredients to blow you away with its heart-thumping performance, as well as its smart and luxurious passenger cabin. I can't help but grin when I recall how the SRT surges forward the slightest tap on the brushed aluminium accelerator pedal. I'm sure those of you who have already driven the SRT will agree with me. You almost underestimate those 475 wild horses hiding inside that naturally aspirated 624 Newton meters, 6.4 litre Hemi V8, who wake up at the slightest nudge by your right foot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the evolution of the same Hemi or hemispherical chambered engine that Chrysler pioneered in the 50s that sits under the flared hood of the Grand Cherokee SRT. This is pure American muscle that we may have passionately discussed with our buddies over a few beers many times over, and will now be available in India. The SRT is all about high performance. Grand Cherokee is the best of the best as the flagship of the Jeep lineup that we are offering in India. with an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shift. Think of 0 to 100 in under 5 seconds thanks to the SRT's launch control feature, which just unleashes that raw power. The SRT's capability is proven by high-performance technology, including quadra-track full-time active on-demand four-wheel drive system, linked to a 5-mode select track system, adaptive suspension, and high-performance Brembo brakes, with large vented discs equipped with multi-piston calipers. The Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT is equally dynamic inside the cockpit. What is performance if you can't measure it and enjoy the ride? The SRT gives feedback on G-force on the 7-inch instrument cluster and real-time performance data on its 8.4-inch Uconnect system. Step inside to find ultra-luxurious Laguna leather seats that are crafted with leather sourced from the world's finest tanners. Based in Sweden, Elmo Leather chooses hides exclusively from Scandinavia and processes the hide to retain a real softness and shine. Enhancing the experience, the 8.4-inch multimedia system is wired to a 19-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. Grand Cherokee SRT will be available in 5 selected dynamic colors. And we have 2 more offerings in the Grand Cherokee range for the highly discerning Indian consumer: the Grand Cherokee Summit and the Grand Cherokee Limited. The sophisticated Grand Cherokee Summit will be available with the 243 horsepower, 570 Newton-meter, 3-litre CRD turbo V6 diesel engine. It's married to a smooth and brilliant 8-speed automatic transmission, equipped with hill ascent and descent control. The eco-diesel unit delivers up to 12.8 kilometers per litre, and the majestic Grand Cherokee Summit pampers occupants with seats stitched and wrapped in Napa leather, with a refined suede-like premium headliner to keep the refinement consistent. The leather is carried forward to the instrument panel, door peds, center console, shifter knob, and the armrest. The use of open-pore wood tastefully enhances the interior, matching the aesthetics to the SUV's impressive personality. The Summit is equipped with a 9-speaker Alpine music system, and rear seat passengers get to enjoy the Blu-ray entertainment system and the panoramic roof. The Summit, like the SRT, offers the Quadra-Track 2 with a select terrain traction control system. Both the Grand Cherokee Summit and Limited will be available in a palette of 6 colors. The iconic Wrangler is the most capable production 4x4 vehicle in the world. An authentic off-roader that has inspired its owners to dream and delivers on the values of freedom and adventure time and time again. Indian consumers will now get the opportunity to own this icon and can take it where no one dares to go. The design of the Wrangler has become a legendary silhouette. The Wrangler actually has all the styling cues that so many customers around the world immediately identify with. The angular body shell that forms the passenger cabin, which is protected by subtly inbuilt sports bars. The vertical 7-slot grille flanked by round headlamps, and the trapezoidal wheel arches. This off-roader oozes superior quality, has remarkable road presence and a real confidence in its stance. Undeniably, the most exciting aspect about the Wrangler is its personality. It is the only open-air 4x4 SUV in the world. It comes with removable doors, a 3-piece modular removable hardtop, and a soft top, a standard addition to the package. The Jeep Wrangler will be available as Wrangler Unlimited in a 4-door configuration. It comes with the 200 horsepower, 4-cylinder 2.8-litre eco-diesel engine. And it's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and of course, it's 4-wheel drive. Inside the off-roader, one can find all the elements to make occupants comfortable. McKinley leather seats with accent stitching, a lockable center console, and an Alpine music system. It comes with a 6.5-inch Uconnect touchscreen navigation system that is accessible through voice commands. The Wrangler is the only trail-rated SUV in the market. It comes with our legendary Command Track 4x4 system with heavy-duty solid axles, 18-bolt main case joint clamping to enable extraordinary capability, and to round it off, 17-inch silent armor Goodyear tyres. The Wrangler Unlimited will be available in a palette of 6 colours. We're excited about launching Jeep in India, and I can imagine what might be running in your minds right now. You know, what is FCA's distribution plan? Well, take a look at this AV. So as promised in the 2016 Auto Expo, we will launch in the second half of 2016. And here we are. We will open 10 new distribution outlets in 9 cities by the end of this year. Our Jeep exclusive showrooms, which we refer to as Jeep destination stores, are very premium and world-class. They're designed to have a high level of engagement with walk-in customers and prospects. Jeep is an experiential brand, and our retail strategy includes a great deal of customer experience, which we believe will bring our customers closer to the virtues of the Jeep brand and its product capabilities. The 10 Jeep destination stores will launch in a phased manner from now until the end of 2016. We're already live in Ahmedabad, and through September we will have Jeep destination stores open in New Delhi and Chennai. Our Mumbai outlet will be open in October, along with a second outlet in New Delhi before Diwali, closely followed by Hyderabad, Chandigarh, Kochi and Bangalore. The Jeep India website has a toll-free number to help customers connect with us and for more information and dealer location. We recognize that after sales is a significant part of the purchase decision, and we have taken conscious steps to ensure Jeep customers are well taken care of. We will offer a highly competitive manufacturer's warranty as well as extended warranty schemes. We've put up a new parts distribution centre in Chakan that has an impressive first pick rate as high as 96%. We offer Jeep preferred insurance with attractive coverage. We have focused a lot on the technical competence, and this is backed by a comprehensive roadside assistance program. Our intent is to set up our dealer and service network that will have longevity and robustness. We recognize that India gives us an enormous opportunity to tap the growing SUV market. And since after-sales plays a significant role in establishing our credibility in a time for when we implement our localized products. We believe the Grand Cherokee and the Wrangler are perfect products to kick off the Jeep brand's journey into India. But this is just the beginning. We will be soon building icons in your backyard. The first localized product, a premium Jeep SUV, will roll off the Ranjangaon assembly line in 2017. And we're really excited to have a larger presence on India roads and do hope that the regulatory environment becomes a little bit more stable. While, ironically, Jeep globally mostly runs on gasoline engines, India has been an exception because of the appetite for diesel power. Switching to petrol, if we had to, was honestly easy given our global usage. Over the past months, we've been homologating petrol engines for the Grand Cherokee and the Wrangler, so Jeep petrol derivatives will be available in November this year. And we'll announce details of these derivatives as we come closer. On a positive note, we have been seeing a lot of curiosity around the Jeep brand, especially after we announced the launch date. Customers have been prodding us to reveal the price, and we kindly requested them to wait until we launch these products to you. So here we are. Without any further delay, let me announce the prices. The Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT will be 1.12 crore ex-showroom in New Delhi. The Grand Cherokee Summit, 1.03. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited at 93.64 lakhs. And the Wrangler Unlimited will come at 71.59 lakhs. So, ladies and gentlemen, this announcement makes the start of our Jeep brand in India. I want to thank you very much for the time you spent with us over the last 2 days and engaging with us. And I'm now going to hand over to Sushant to talk about the photo opportunity in the front of the palace. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Kevin. May I request all the cameramen and the photographers to move to the front of the palace for the photo op and sound bites. The rest of you can move to your left in the courtyard for some high tea. Thank you very much.